Hello everybody. We're here live at the 73rd weekly Flagwave on the Ridgefield overpass, just a mere 14 miles north of the People's Republic of Portland. We've got a couple things that we'll be talking about today. Of course, with our usual banter. But we'll all be talking a little bit about Tiny and give an update on him. And some other stuff. I'll wait for some more people to show up before I get into it, but hey y'all, what's up? How's it going? Sunday Funday. Wonder what food we're going to talk about today. There are some hateful people on this overpass today, folks. You got notified, yay! Lots of haters today. Like, I've only been up here for a couple minutes and I've had a middle finger, a guy yelling with his window up, a thumbs down, and another person yelling. Like, weird. Maybe we can get lucky and get some people coming this direction, stop at a red light after yelling some obscenities, hey? Yep. That's always fun. I'm gonna back up just in case so I can get closer to that red light line. Oh, lots of people, lots of single people in the car with the mask on, you bet. You bet. People don't like the American flag. They think that if you wave an American flag, you are a Nazi. Especially like that fella you can kind of see over there on the right. He's a large Samoan man, quite brown. He is called a Nazi quite often. Just like Tiny, Samoan, brown, fascist, apparently. Yeah, they don't like it. They don't like that you don't agree with the states, you know, with Uncle Sam. They don't like it if you disagree with those in power. It's amazing. Joanne, we are in Ridgefield, Washington, just north of Portland, Oregon, by about 14 miles. Located in southwest Washington. Sorry I could not go stream yesterday, guys. I really wanted to. March for Life down in Salem, but Tia had to work. And since she is currently the main breadwinner so far, since my Patreon got deleted and all that fun stuff being demonetized, well, I gotta help her out where I can. You know what I'm saying? Take the chance of maybe making a couple bucks in Salem or a guaranteed, you know, paycheck. It's one of those things. So, could not do the March for Life yesterday. However, Mr. Bill, he was down there. And there were a couple streamers that were up in Blaine, Washington yesterday. And I think one in Everett. Free Press Media, I think, was in Everett. Trying to remember who was in Blaine. But yeah, there was a lot of rallies yesterday. Pretty good day for people standing up for freedom. That Silverado had one hell of a horn. You guys are seeing the Wheel of Death? Alright, I'll scoot back up there, I guess. That's weird. Oh, I know why. Can you guys hear me anyway? Boop. How's that? Is it better? Is the Wheel of Death deceased? Okay, good. Well, I had my Wi-Fi on too, and it might have been picking up one of the buildings behind me. Robert R. Hey, cool name. My middle name's R, so that's fun. Yes, we are in Washington. Southwest Washington, just north of Portland, Oregon. In Ridgefield here, we have a lot of Portland transplants. As you can see by some of the thumbs downs and middle fingers that come out. Ooh, I just saw Let's Go Brandon. I want to show you guys a little something. Another hoodie that I designed. Right there. See it? Can you see it? If you guys couldn't see it, then I'll put it this way so that I can show it better. But did you guys see it? Blurry. Stupid. All right, hold on. Wait. Let's go, Brandon. You can read this. Yeah. It was kind of Tia's idea. Oh, we got a Russian. Bye, Russian. Get out of here. You. Good job, Snooks. Good job, Prince Gray-Eyed. Well, look at my mods. Just being right on it there. Getting rid of them Russians. Russian bots. Alright, we're in this enough. I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about Tiny, a little update on Tiny. So we are going to try to get him bailed out on Tuesday. He's not actually going to get out. We're just going to try to expedite the trip to Multnomah County to get that going. So if anybody wants to help out with that, please feel free to donate on any one of the links in the description of this video. Just make sure you put the note for Tiny on there, and it'll go to Tiny. I think that I have enough right now to get him bailed out, but I do not know. So it's close one way or another. So if anybody wants to help out getting this legal stuff going, we thank you a great deal. What's up, Mega? Boris, at least you did it. Sorry you're sick though. Yeah, a lot of the views are not as up as they used to be. Granted, you know, a lot of my subscribers, I mean, they're only interested in riot porn. And since the riots are over, you know, people aren't really looking at that as much. A lot of people just don't care about, you know, flag waves. They don't care about rallies. They just want to see riot porn. So, you know, I get it. I mean, I'm losing subscribers. I think I'm down about 200 or so since I got my channel back. But it's all right. It's all right. Quality over quantity. And I will take you guys any day. Oh yeah, YouTube is definitely also censoring me. Very rare when I look at a video and it says YouTube suggested it, that the percentage is more than, you know, people sharing it or whatever. Very, very rare. I had one video, one of my last videos that went pretty nuts. YouTube suggested it, like I think it was 87% of the total views were from YouTube's suggestions. It was the one where I was yelling at the guy in his car, but then it just dropped off and it still kept on going because, well, you know, it was a great video. I need to have more of those. Apparently people like it when I talk to lefties. I don't know why. In Alaska, people seem to think none of this affects us. You know, it's not just Alaska. I mean, you're talking about Texas, Oklahoma, Wyoming, Montana. You know, like, there's lots of states out there that think that, oh, we're solid red, we're fine, we have nothing to worry about. But, I mean, people are leaving the blue havens of Washington, Oregon, California, the Northeast, New York, you know, and they're going other places. And you know where they're going. They're not going to, like, other blue havens because it sucks there. They're going to the red places, and they're going to cause the reds to turn purple, and it's just gonna screw them. Texas goes blue in 10 years or less. You know what? I think you're probably right. I think you're probably right. Unless something drastic happens. What up, Josh? Don't leave Michigan. Michigan, there's still some hope. It's still purple. Michigan needs every red vote they can get. I don't know. Texas is turning pretty purple. Same thing with Arizona. You know, it's turning purple. The sun was here for a couple days. Some people say that's nice. I prefer this weather, personally. Somebody did ask what the temperature was. It's about 45 degrees. Boise is already getting close to another Portland. It's insane. I went over there for the Ammon Bundy thing, and actually I've been over there for a funeral and a couple other things. So I've been over into Boise quite a bit over the last year, and the amount of growth that's going on there is insane. And the policies and stuff that they have going on there is a little nutso. It's a little nuts. I'll be honest with you. Like, it kind of worries me. Yeah, Anchorage is definitely probably the biggest purple city in Alaska, but I think Fairbanks is going to even them out. You know what I mean? Because Fairbanks, it's pretty red. Oh, I'm sure there was lots of people trying to sabotage the Canadian truckers. You bet. Hey, did you guys hear about little Nancy Trudeau running away? Justine ran away and was put into a emergency shelter, emergency bunker, undisclosed location because he was so scared of the truckers. Oh gosh, that poor guy there, he was afraid. Yeah, he was there, eh? Oh yeah, he just ran away there. Nice. Go Hoosier. Scooch this little guy over here a little bit there so we can lean on the wall here, make it a little more comfortable there, eh? I don't think, I think we got some water over here. Kawa over there walking across the street usually brings a case of water for the people. He's a good guy. He's a giver. Hey, what's up, Snooks? What's up? Yeah. Keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's up? Welcome to the chat. It's cracking. Sorry. Hi, Nicole. Hello. Yeah, home skillet. Yeah. We don't bump fists. We elbow. Okay, so this is 2022 after all. I think this should be societal norms. I guess you freaks down in Florida might actually like fist bump and shake hands, high five. It's gross. Up here in the Pacific Northwest, we don't do any of that stuff. We don't even acknowledge people. Why do you hate freedom? Hey, can you read my sweatshirt? Can you read it? Are you brighter than the average leftist? Why do you hate America? Why do you hate America, buddy? Why? Why don't you want, money and a good economy? National, that's all you got. Nothing to say. You're just going to drive away. Bye, Felicia. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, trollop. Man, there's lots of haters today. And it's weird. Sorry for yelling. Didn't realize the microphone right next to my face. Hello, buddy.
How you guys doing?
Living the nightmare. One dream at a time. Living the nightmare, one dream at a time.
that sounds better than me.
Yeah, Florida's a scary place. Didn't you guys hear about Cortese? She went down to your state and she got sick, guys. Florida's a scary place. I mean, how do you explain somebody who has taken all of her vitamins getting sick in your state? That is an atrocity. Florida should be shut down. It just makes me sick. It's just so gross. Ew. Hello, bearded patriots. I believe all patriots should be bearded. However, I unfortunately cannot grow a beard to save my life, so yeah, I would be put in a gulag. Bagels usually are brain dead, yes. It's because they don't have a brain. They have a hole in the middle of them. I heard there are folks out there criticizing freedom because they think people who support this are not on the same page as others. They support that everybody should be on the same side. Yes, that is called leftist groupthink. If you do not think or believe like I do, therefore you must be fascist or a Nazi or a white supremacist or something else stupid because people don't have the creativity to have an independent mind. You want freedom, but yet you support capitalism and the government. Oh, snowflake, no. Yes, we do support capitalism. You are 100% correct, Cupcake. However, we do not support the government. We're the only people, literally the only people standing up against the government right now. Notice all of the anarchists and anti-quote-unquote fascists who have yet to say anything at all about mandates or people getting forced to do things by the government. Oh, golly gee willikers. Where are the anti-fascists now? Oh, no, yeah, they're out here. They're waving flags saying stop the mandates. They're going to their state capitals saying stop the mandates. They're driving thousands of trucks to their nation's capital to sit there and go, we're not going to deal with these mandates. The only true anti-fascists there are in this world are the people that wave that flag right there and the people who actually stand up against the government. Going out and trying to fight the po-po, that's not anti-fascist behavior. That is strictly going out trying to pick a fight and break windows. They have nothing whatsoever to actually stand for besides, I don't want to be hurt or slapped on the wrist because I'm a criminal piece of shit. That is it. Nothing else whatsoever. I love that Antifa has decided to just stop existing right now. They don't do anything because they're like, oh, they're going to call us hypocrites. Which is funny because that's pretty much all the right usually does. We're very good at three things. Number one, complaining about things. Number two, pointing out leftist hypocrisy and not doing much about it as a whole. There are a few individuals who are doing stuff about it. You're looking at 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them right now. But, yeah, they don't do much. I'm going to save that as a highlight. Anyway, where'd they go? Did they like stop responding? Did they like leave? I feel bad now. Did I scare them away? Antifa is against mandatory vaccines? Okay, show me an example. Any Twitter post or any action, any protest, rally, or anything that opposes the state in any way, shape, or form. Go ahead. Go ahead. Give me a link. I'll find it later. You're laughing right now, but yeah, you cannot provide a single instance where these little piss ants are actually standing up or saying or doing anything against the mandates whatsoever. Not a damn thing. As a matter of fact, all you do is you hear them go, put your mask on. I'm so scared. Put your mask on. The mandate, the law says. We're gonna go call the police because you're not wearing a mask right now. Oh my God, it's so scary. Put your mask on. Oh my gosh, please, just put a mask on. Stop being a fascist. Put your mask on. Like I was saying. Yeah. I have lots of video of that, by the way. I'll be more than happy to put one together to show you all of these anti-fascists who are opposing the mandates by any stretch of the imagination. You silly little fool. Did you have to pull your mask up a little bit so that way you couldn't, like, your glasses weren't fogging up as you were typing right there in your own basement by yourself? I agree with you, Antifa is stupid, but the right is so much worse. I will give you the fact that the right has definitely gone down a rabbit hole and they are not what they used to be. I'll be the first one to say it. I say it a lot. A lot of people on the right have gone completely special. There used to be a pretty defining line between left and right, and I blame Trump 110%. That line has been blurred very bad. So he brought out an element of the right that is like just special. Not in the literal way. Like they're special. Left, I don't think left and right is the same BS. I think that it's just this nation as a whole, left, right, and everybody in between has gotten more and more emotional. We used to be where it would be like, you know, you'd have some logical thinkers on both sides, but now everybody is so keyed up by emotions. It's just, It's ridiculous. What do I think of the rich and powerful? I would love to be rich and powerful. That's what I think of them. I would love to be Elon Musk. I would love to be Elon Musk's adopted redheaded stepchild that he beat with a stick every day. Like, I'd be okay with that because I'd live really well. So, however, I'm not jealous of the rich and powerful to the point where I hate them because I want to be them. I admire them because of their intelligence and hard work that put them and got them to where they are today. That's why I do this, hoping that I'll be someday financially well off again, like I was 2 years ago. Do the rich and powerful have big noses? Only Vubin, you have now earned yourself a way off the channel. We don't necessarily tolerate anti-Semitic remarks like that in this area. We definitely support one's right to free speech, but if I don't like you, I don't have to keep you around. So thanks for the talk and conversation, but your time here is gone. May you rest in peace. The left is going to start getting it as now undocumented. Yep. And that's 100%. I'm pretty sure I got you guys like way. I think I won, right? You guys timed him out, but I hit him. Nice try. Blessings to you, 7 God is awesome. 7 God bless America. 7. But see, this is why I like you guys. This is why I like my mods, because they're just like, ooh, nope, cross the line. Bye, Felicia. Like, we're not dealing with that. That's awesome. I like you guys. The random, it's a new thing. I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of like, you know, lefties that are like, oh, the Russians are all over, like, you know, all these streams, so we should like get them, make them go. You know what I'm saying? I agree that Trump divided us a little. I think, honestly, Trump could have been great if he wasn't such a narcissist. I think, you know, what up, Doug? You know, it just, if he wasn't such a narcissist, but I mean, I get too that. I mean, it was one of his other qualities that like people found entertaining. But I think that his narcissism is really what kind of screwed him in the end. Not saying that I wouldn't vote for him if he ran again in 24, but I'm secretly, don't tell anybody, not like this is public or anything, but I kind of hope he doesn't. Personally. But then again, if he does, I mean, that's a great slap in the face for the left, and you know, he's impeached twice, and like all their ads are going to be just amazing. He was impeached twice. He started the insurrection and tried to burn down our democracy. and it'd just be the most amazing troll ever if he won again. So I mean, I'll definitely vote for him. Yeah, it would be pretty fun. Hello, Censor Tubanot. What do you think about the LGBTQ community? I love them. I mean, honestly, I don't care. Just like I don't care about anybody else, really. Like, live your life, do your thing, do what you want to do. Love who you want to love what you want to love. Like, this is the United States of America. It's a free country. Everybody should have a right to live however they want to live as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. So like trying to make pedophilia a sexual preference? Nope, not a thing. If you're gay or if you think that you're another gender than what you were born, like, I don't care. Do your thing. Just don't try to push it on anybody else and live your life. Like, our country has turned into such a gratification-centered nation, you know, like we have these stupid things like Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and Instagram where we put stuff out there and we just want people to react to it, and that's like, that creates our sense of self-worth and what we, you know, like who we are as a person. Like, people commit suicide because not enough people follow them on social media in this country. It's insane. So people are always out there right now trying to get what's the word I'm looking for? Oh man, the opposite of vilified, like confirmation. They're trying to get confirmation that their decisions in their life is good and great, and you know, so people keep pushing everything on everybody else, but it shouldn't be like that. It should be where you live your life, you do what you want to do. Nobody should tell you how to live your life or how not to live your life, and just do your thing. So if you're gay or if you're trans or anything, or if you love, you know, dogs, like, do your thing. It doesn't matter. At least it shouldn't. I definitely believe that we need to reopen institutions, though. Different subject, because I just saw somebody comment about helping the mentally ill and stuff. I do believe that we need to reopen institutions and get some people some serious help. You know, you want to fix our homeless problem? Reopen institutions. You guys see the birds? You see the pretty Americas? Yes. America. Nobody has a right to tell other people how they should or should not live their lives. Be that people on the left, be that evangelicals, be that anybody in the world. Nobody should tell other people how they live their life, as long as they don't hurt other people. That is the definition of liberty, the freedom to live one's life without bothering other people. Those were two bald eagles, male and female. Female was in the front. Male was following behind like a stalker. As long as they don't kill babies, that goes right on down to the whole don't hurt somebody else. Live your life as long as you don't hurt anybody else. Oh, and Cappy, I haven't banned people just because they disagree with me. I banned somebody who is an anti-Semitic piece of crap. You're still here. You're not, you know, you're not banned, are you? I'm talking to you. You know, if you're a little troll, then you'll get banned. If you're an anti-Semitic or racist piece of crap, you'll get banned. And screw libertarian socialism, and screw libertarians. 100%. Don't like libertarians. Mainly because they don't know who they are. I am a Jeffersonian libertarian, if anybody wants to get technical about it. But I prefer to be called a conservative because libertarians suck. They're nothing but leftists who claim to be anarchists while propping up the entire idea of the state controlling other people's stuff. I am a conservative. I believe in Jeffersonian principles. Also easy to read, the Declaration of Independence. It really lays it all out very simply. socialism and communism do not align with human nature. Absolutely. Human nature is all about competitiveness. Everybody wants to be better. Everybody wants to succeed. Everybody wants to accomplish something. Even the people who are like, no, dude, I'm totally cool playing video games forever. They're playing their video games because they want to be better than the other guy playing the video games. Human nature is competitive. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So communism cannot work because in order to have communism, you gotta have somebody who won the competition, became the leader, became in charge, and doles everything out to the lessers. Hence, every example of communism in the history of the world. I did not have a cocktail this morning. I don't drink. I did have a coffee though. I did have a coffee. Hello, Joseph. It is going round. Are you insinuating that I am on one today? Because it is possible. Have I met Painted Trump? Yes. Yes, I have. Tia is good. Her back hurts a little bit today. Had to work yesterday. So her back hurts a little bit today, so she's taking the day off, hanging out with some nieces. And yeah, but she's doing good. What did some Proud Boys to come visit our new neighbors that have... Well, Proud Boys don't go, check out, neighborhoods and stuff that have BLM stuff. You say screw libertarians and identify as a paleo-libertarian. When I say I screw libertarians, I mean like modern day libertarian party people. Like, yeah, I have no use for people who identify with the Libertarian Party. That's what I mean. Now, I mean, when you talk about like literal definitions, I am literally a Jeffersonian libertarian. Absolutely, 110%. Also could be known as a classical liberal. People have acquainted that. When that's why I try to clarify a lot of that stuff. Yes, we did get to her grandfather before he passed. We got there on Friday, and he passed on Sunday. They were able to say goodbye. Yeah, they were able to do that. How's Tiny doing? Tiny is doing well. The plan is to get him, quote unquote, bailed out by Tuesday, and hopefully they will extradite him to Multnomah County very soon, so we can get Multnomah County going. Because right now, for instance, they're it's just in limbo, waiting while he's up there. So his new council has advised that we bail him out and try to get that ball rolling to get him out sooner. But he's doing good. He's in good spirits. We talk every day. He's enjoying all of the donations and stuff that everybody got put on his books. So I want to thank you guys for that too, because it definitely helps out. And yep. Right. We're not necessarily anti-government. We're very much more like very limited government. Like, the Constitution is very clear on what government's role is supposed to be, and we have gone way past that. I mean, the Constitution was put in place to limit government, not the people. And yet, somehow, some way, we have all of these laws, rules, regulations, and policies that do nothing but limit the people. And then we have a ton of unconstitutional laws. Like I said, the Constitution was put in place to limit government, and our government is huge. I think that if we were able to get back to a constitutional, original intent type of system, I think we'd be okay. And I think, government's necessary. You can't have pure anarchy by any stretch of the imagination. It'll just be chaos at that point in time, and then it'll become organized chaos, and then it'll become a government again. So anarchy, I don't believe is even close to being a possibility. So yeah, I'm not anti-government. I am anti this government with its current capacity and capabilities. Yeah, every single thing in your life is regulated by the government. Absolutely. When are our truckers going to head to DC? Well, their mandate was struck down by our Supreme Court. Our truckers don't have to take medicine. Private businesses make people become slaves, causes they can no longer limit business. Well, that goes back to free market capitalism. We don't have free market capitalism in this country anymore. We don't have the ability for the market to really make things happen. We don't have, nobody's forced to work anywhere. Nobody is forced to work at Walmart. Which Walmart, pays better than most retailers. Nobody's forced to work anywhere. So if a company is treating their employees horribly, they'll go work somewhere else. That's the point of free market capitalism. I also vehemently oppose the minimum wage. I think the minimum wage should be abolished nationally. If a state wants to have a minimum wage, that is up to the state, but the federal government needs to get out of it completely. What's up, Independent Mini? Yeah, it's true. They do need to go get vaccinated if they go to Canada. That is true. That is very, very true. I don't know. I don't know if, just because we have such a shortage already in this domestically of truckers, like if an American trucker lost his job because he can't cross, first of all, I think it'll be easy for him to find another gig. And then secondly, I think it'd be pretty easy to find somebody to replace him who did take their medicine. So, and that's the shittiest thing about America, honestly, is that, when you just have too many options for people to stay comfortable, so they're not going to complain. Canada doing that thing, that mandate, that really affects a lot of people, a lot of Canadian people. Affecting the United States, short term, it doesn't really affect anybody, and that's where it's rough. But I saw a headline that 30,000 truckers across the country rallied as well in support of what happened in Ottawa. So, I could be wrong. it might be affecting more people than I think it will. I'm just, you know me. I'm just pessimistic about people actually standing up for freedom anymore. It'd be awesome if 140,000 truckers went to Canada. You betcha. I'd go find me a truck. Looks like the haters have pretty much weeded themselves out. Thank you, Footage Factory. What part of Europe? Isn't Walmart still selling handguns in Alaska? I thought when I worked there, it was a long time ago. We still sold handguns in Alaska. Hello, Joshua. Oh, they quit. That's rough. Yeah, you know, it's like G.I. Joes. G.I. Joes in a boycott of the war, Middle East. They changed their name to Dick's because they said screw the military. So now you have Dick's Sporting Goods, which at the very least, I refuse to go in there anyway, just because of that. But then then they just every bandwagon they could jump on, they kept on doing it. Anybody who watches this who goes into Dick's Sporting Goods, shame on you. And Cappy, if you want to make money, you have to work, and the businesses can mutually agree to make as much profit as possible. If the businesses want to, they can form a union to exploit workers or enslave them. Yes, you are correct. One reason why I'm very anti-union, and it's for that exact reason. Very, very anti-union, because I've been a member of 2 unions, and I almost had to join another one, but I was like, nope, not doing it. And one of which were the Food Workers Union here in Washington. And my first day there, I was making as much money as the person who had worked there for 25 years. Because of my experience and everything, I came in maxed out, and somebody who's working there, who's been working there for 25 years, was making the same amount of money. And I'm going, what the hell is wrong with you? Why the hell would you still work here? And they're like, oh, well, the union's going to get us a raise. I'm like, what kind of raise? And they're like, well, it's going to be like 15 cents. And I'm like, you're stupid. Go work for Walmart. 25 years. You'll go in and you'll be, you'll come in with a whole bunch of credits for all your experience, and then you get a raise every year. You get stock options. You get, all of this stuff non-union. Like, why would anybody work at a crappy union like the Food Workers Union? I will never understand. And they fight for it. They're like, yeah, we're going to keep it. Their benefits are garbage. Absolute garbage. They're so expensive. Like, what the hell is wrong with people? But then you have other unions like trade unions, which are much better unions, better pay and better benefits sometimes. But still, you're still a slave to your union at that point in time. You're not. The only good thing about a union is job security. You can be the crappiest employee ever, and it's really hard to fire you. But like, you're a slave to it. You don't get better pay or benefits or anything because you're a better worker. Like, you could be the crappiest worker and still get paid just as much as the hardest working guy on the line. Like, it just very anti-union. Electrical, they're pretty good for the most part. Like I said, trade unions are usually okay, but like, you're still stuck you get a great pension. Like, if you're willing to deal with the crap, and if you're willing to just take it forever and watch these little douchebags that don't do as much as you do, make just as much money as you do, and get promoted, it's like, it just, more power. I have friends, you know, who've been in unions their whole life and stuff, and they complain about it every day. And I'm like, well, why don't you leave? And they're like, well, you know, 25 years and I got a pension, so like I can't go anywhere. And I'm like, true that. You can't leave. You can never leave. You're gonna have a great retirement. Bravo. Yeah, public unions, absolutely not. The union definitely makes a lot of people lazy. You betcha. Nothing like going to a construction site and seeing one guy digging a hole with 6 people leaning on shovels around him. That's fine, the contract's good. No big deal. I did take Zeta's Maple Bars, Tia. You betcha. Did I see the viral clip of the dude filming Trump teeing off on the golf course and narrating saying this is the 45th President Trump, interrupts and saying 45th and 47th? Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome. You bet. I mean, you know, that's why I said earlier. I mean, I'll definitely vote for Trump if he runs again, just because it'll be the greatest troll in American history. And I'm pretty sure he'll put Teddy Roosevelt back out in front of the Natural History Museum. But, yeah. Be the biggest slap in the face to the Democrat Party the world's ever seen. Don't get me started on the teachers union. That's 100% organized crime right there. Hello, Kathy. See, Sergeant Tripod, some of them might be like that. You know, some of the trade unions. So I was a pipe fitter for a very short time. And then food workers union for a while, and they could not pay you more. They could not give you a raise for anything. If you were maxed out at $18 an hour, you were maxed out for $18 an hour. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, if the union didn't renegotiate a contract for, you know, for a raise of any amount, like, you're not getting one. It was ridiculous. What's up, zombie? Welcome to the party. That's what I'm saying. Food workers union, like all these people trying to make Walmart union and you know, fast food joints union and everything, like it's ridiculous. Especially since the minimum wage for most of these places, at least in this state, is $15 an hour already. So what's your union gonna do? You already get benefits. You already, for most McDonald's, you know, all of them provide some sort of benefit package. So what is a union going to do besides increase union dues and giving people more money? Yeah, Burgerville's starting to go union. It doesn't make sense. Why would you do it? Get hooked on coke and go to rehab to lose your job? Well, your rehab's paid, so go take your vacation home, Slice. Yeah, Burgerville is only a Northwest thing. No, I didn't go to school. My mom, just country cooking. My mom loved cooking. She'd cook for like churches and retreats and stuff like that. And and then just my mom just loved cooking. She had everything that I cook and that I like cooking is like old country. It's old country recipes. It's just country cooking and stuff that's been around for a long time that people like haven't even heard of or don't know what the real deal is. It's like it's weird. But yeah, I love cooking. Is it pretty cold? It's about 45 degrees. I'm pretty bundled up right now, so I'm actually quite comfortable. Have I discussed that there's over 4 million people out of work with no unemployment that cannot be reported? LJ, I'm going to do a show on that. I've been thinking about it and wanting to do it. But you know how Biden is always like, oh yeah, it's best economy growth in history. We're doing so good, blah, blah, blah. No, we haven't grown. Our economy has not grown at all. We have recovered a little bit, but we haven't grown. And I really kind of want to do a show on that and kind of really just point that out to people. Like, we are not yet at the levels that we were 2 years ago. So, yeah, that needs to be talked about. Because people are sitting there going, yeah, Biden's the greatest job growth in history. Nope. Yeah. We're going to do a show on that. I got a letter that I need to do. I need to read off. It's been so busy. I got so many projects like lined up that I got to do. It's just been so busy. I have no time to do anything. Have a big event. 30 days, have September, April, June, November. So there's an event on 1st. Is that tomorrow? How many days are in January? 31. All right. So I guess day after tomorrow. So if I am not super busy tomorrow, then I will get the show done tomorrow. Yes, it has definitely been a bumpy 2 years. Things could be a lot worse. And, it really kind of goes to show the resilience of this country. Of course, all that free money sure helped, I'm sure. Deanna, no, not yet. Hopefully his family will let us know, but I don't know if they will or not. That's a good question. Beer guy, maybe you can answer that. Will the Ottawa truck convoy make any difference? Will a change happen even though the mainstream media isn't covering it? Or is Trudeau dead set in his ways? My personal prediction is that he's pretty set in his ways. How do you track unemployment when people have run out of employment benefits? Super easy. You look at the total number of people in the workforce versus total number of people who should be working. Tracking unemployment data is so just ridiculous. Like, you got to get the real numbers. He wants a seat in the UN. Globalist stooge. Profiling some of the more dedicated boots on the ground. Funny you say that. Some of us have been talking about that. I'm wearing Carhartt right now. Yeah, and even for years, like there's a few OGs that have been coming out to almost every event for the last 6 years, really. It'd be good. That'd be a good thing to do. Without doxing them. More than they already have been doxed, I guess. Whoa, is it 2 o'clock already? Nope. Yeah. It's true. You know, a lot of these people just really, they're standing up for it. You know, they got their principles and their convictions, and nothing's gonna stop them. I definitely admire some. There's not as many, you know. There used to be. You know, we have 2 generations. I think we're actually starting a 3rd generation now in this movement, but you know, I wish the 1st generation would come back, and some of them are starting to. They're starting to show up again and get active again. So I mean, that's awesome. I'm really happy to see that. Hopefully more do. Duluth Trading Company, I think they're made in America. It's all right, Distortion. March 5th. If you live in the Pacific Northwest, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, even California, if you want to have a good time, March 5th in Olympia. It is going to be huge. It is going to be awesome. I think 511s are also made in America, I believe. 501s, 511s. She is always there. Between her, the guy up there in the yellow jacket, and Tawa, the guy with a very, very large flag, they are here always, no matter what. They have been to every single one of these things since the very beginning. Yeah, you got Tawa, you got Debbie, and you got John. Always here, no matter what. Have a good one, LJ. Always take care of her to the best of my absolute abilities. Sorry, Britt Thomas, we do not allow hateful signs and displays of hate speech in my channel, you're going to have to go. Just kidding. I know that you intended to say okay, since that is what it is. It's that kind of persistence that built unions. It's true, you know, and don't get me wrong, there was a time when unions were necessary in this country. I'll agree with that, but that time is not now. Have a good one, Sergeant. They don't even last 6 months? I wish the Patriot movement was like a union that put money in my pocket. Good night, RM. Levi's sucks. Wranglers suck. 501s suck just because I can't wear them because they won't fit because they're those stupid like straight leg pleated crap. Like I hate them. I tried so hard to like find a pair because like there's something nice, lightweight, you know, durable or whatever, and it's just I give up. The stupid tapered pant leg just, you know, real men have legs that tapered pant legs just don't work for. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're working every day's leg day. I mean, come on. Just gonna quit wearing clothes. Yeah, I like Carhartts, but Carhartts are pretty hard too. Pretty hard to find a pair that fit, like that my legs can fit in, that don't look like skinny jeans, or will take all the hair off my legs. Or looking like Farmer Dan, you know, with the giant, you know, you get them like 4 sizes too big, so the legs are all like huge and wonky, but the waist, you gotta have like suspenders. You could put a small calf in there. Carhartt is making the employees get medicine despite the Supreme Court ruling. Man, gotta ruin it. I like the jackets. Oh, screw T-Mobile anyway. T-Mobile, nobody cares. You don't want to wear bell-bottom hip huggers? Lowriders. Hey, bell-bottoms are coming back. The NRA sells good tactical pants. I'll check that out. As long as they're like relaxed fit and they're not all stupid tapered, straight leg. I can't see Jai KO. Oh, there we go. Yeah, are you feeling better, God Rides a Harley? Better be. I'll tell. I'll tell Snoops and Nicole on you. I bet he looks great in bell bottoms too. I actually got to see God Rides a Harley, and I can vouch that he would look amazing with bell bottoms. Like, riding his bike, you bet. I think that we should all just pitch in, you know, go find some nice tie-dye peace symbols and a black leather jacket. And I'm sure that for that, or I'll do a vest. We'll do a vest, black leather vest, and some chaps. And I'll bet he'll wear his bell bottoms if he can wear the vest and the chaps over the top. Big old peace symbol on his butt. Zombie, I'm pretty sure God Rides a Harley was old enough to wear them when they were new. Mainly because the way he got his name was because he actually knew God back in the day. So, and that's how he knows. That's how he knows that God rides a Harley. So, I'm just saying, like, I think he might have some competition with that there. Yeah, once you've subscribed, you're stuck. You cannot unsubscribe until until we kick you out of here. Prom theme was the wheel. Yes, los vatos locos forever. Ooh, I wonder how many people know that reference. Blood in, blood out. Los vatos locos. We might be the only two. Stars and Stripes, nerd shirt with pocket protectors, Elvis sideburns. Nice. Hello, Ghost. Hello, Nelly. Yes, how about those Canadian truckers? Rocky Mountain oysters. I had a conversation with my nephew about Rocky Mountain oysters. He found out what they were. He was not impressed. He's like, I don't think I want those. And I'm like, people love them, buddy. You should try them someday. And he's like, no, that seems really gross. I don't want to do that. And I'm like, well, how about when you get a little older, I'll take you to this festival that they do over in, I can't remember exactly where it is, Montana or it's in South Dakota. But it's called the Testy Festy. It's the Testicle Festival. And it's the Rocky Mountain Oyster Festival. And it is amazing. I went once driving through and it just happened to be at that time. And it was quite an experience. I will just say that. It was quite an experience. It's like Sturgis and Spring Break had a baby. And it revolved around bovine genitalia. Bye, zombie. See you soon. Tia and Zeta are doing well. Zeta is very, very active. She does lots of somersaults. Tia is loving it because I mean she loves being able to feel her and everything. And yeah, it's good. They good. What's on the 13th? They're nothing like sea oysters? No, I can imagine. You can build 1,000 bridges, but you can't lead a horse to water. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, the Super Bowl. Hey, who's going to win the NFC Championship? 49ers, wild card coming in hot. What's up? Hey, Niners. Hey, Niners. 49ers. That's how you lose a lot of subscribers, by the way, saying that you're a 49ers fan. What? Oh, the game's on right now? I haven't watched an NFL game in 3 years. It's kind of weird. I watch from the sidelines. Like, I check the scores. I see, if the 49ers are, like, in there or not. I'm like, okay, cool. And when all the, right before the wild card game, I was like, oh, I mean, they did okay. Whatever. But I like Garoppolo. Boris, you stay. Boris, you need your bush. Green Production Materials. We are in Ridgefield, Washington, 14 miles north of the Oregon border. Britt, today is the NFC Championship. Oh, okay. So 49ers play later? I I swear God rides a Harley just drove by in a Subaru. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the NFL. I'm not a fan of the NBA. I miss watching football. I miss it being enjoyable. You know, I do miss it. I do miss it. You know, it used to be fun, you know? Subaru is supposed to be a good car, which is probably why it is the what do you call that? The mascot for Portland. I think I've watched part of a game maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, it's not fun anymore. In the NBA, they're horrible. However, I do like Mr. Freedom. Mr. Freedom is a cool guy. And if you don't know who Mr. Freedom is, Google NBA star changes his last name to Freedom. He's got a great story, and he's a good guy, for sure. I stopped watching the NBA. I used to be a season ticket holder. I used to watch the NBA like crazy. I was big into basketball, like high school and stuff. I had a scholarship to Gonzaga. Like, I love basketball. Basketball was my life. I used to be a season ticket holder for the Portland Trail Blazers. And then in 2007, I think it was 2007, Game 7 against the Los Angeles Lakers, Blazers had it. They won it. They were ready to start their new dynasty with the Jail Blazers. And they were hot. They were on fire. 2 minutes left in the game. They called a timeout, and they gave it up. Gave it up, and that's what started the Lakers dynasty. I was like, it is rigged. Rigged. Was it 2001? Might have been 2001. It was a long time ago. But it was garbage. I was like, that's it. I'm done. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching the NBA anymore. I'm not doing it. It's rigged. It is, you know, they didn't want the Jail Blazers, who had all this controversy and all that stuff, to go on and start their legacy, and they threw it. They threw the game. 100% threw the game. I was pissed. I have not watched a NBA game ever since. Trump has managed to harness the worst America has ever seen in modern times. Care to elaborate? I don't fully understand what you said there. Why, thanks, Cryptex. What about January 6th? One day of people doing bad things is worse than 4 years of people doing bad things? I think not. One day of people... Yes, I have definitely heard about the concerns about our athletes going to China for the games. It's a big worry. You know, if anybody tries saying anything political there or whatsoever, like it's a problem. Mosquito in your ears, why are you being so racist? You do understand and realize, don't you, that the largest demographic of people who are not liking the medicine idea are African Americans, do you not? Oh, don't delete him yet. I was gonna have fun. No. Come back. No. Actually, it's okay to delete that thing. Yes, Tucker Carlson is. Tucker Carlson is. Lots of Trump supporters and right-wingers are, as a matter of fact. The majority are. Yep, Laura Ingraham is too. Yep, you betcha. You betcha. Lots of people, lots of people don't like African Americans on the left, I guess. You're being really racist right now. It's really a shame, mosquito in your ear. I don't know why you're being so racist. Why is the U.S. sending so much money to Israel? Because they are our greatest ally in the Middle East. Fine, since my mods have decided to get the mosquito gone, I am going to end this conversation. Mainly because it is now 2 o'clock and it is time to go. But today I will blame my mods for taking away my fun. They do a great job. They do a fantastic job. I love them all. I hope someday that I will be back to making a living and make some money, and I will have like a mod conference. And bring all of my mods and fly them into like Nebraska or somewhere in the middle, and have like a live stream with all of them. Conservatives who think Israel is our greatest ally. I did not say they were our greatest ally. I said they were our greatest ally in the Middle East. Feel free to point out a better ally we have in the Middle East. Please tell me Saudi Arabia, because that would be adorable. Yeah, England's killed lots of Americans in an act of war. You bet. So is, let's see, Japan, Vietnam, Germany, Italy. Gosh, there's lots of countries that have killed lots of Americans. So, I mean, it is what it is. Just because you're anti-Semitic and hate people that, for whatever reason, it's just dumb. Yes, the liberty. You bet. Good job. One whole example that nobody will ever stop trying to use like it matters. Like all leftists, by the way. All leftists sit here and they talk about how Oregon is this big racist place, even though all of the things that they reference was 100 years ago. People really need to break out of their shell and just understand that today is not 100 years ago or 60 years ago or whatever. All right, Tia, have fun. I'll see you later. Love you. Bye. Like Hillary Clinton at this point, what difference does it make? Oh, that's adorable. No, seriously though, the United States and Israel have talked extensively over liberty, and people have come to terms with what happened. Some people really just gotta get with the times. Saying what difference does it make just a mere, short time when nothing has been done, no accountability has been taken whatsoever, like Hillary, versus what has transpired over the years and years and years since the U.S. has been. Mistakes happen. People make mistakes. Sometimes people do stupid things. It happens. They do pay us. They pay us a lot of money for a lot of the military equipment that they use. And they also pay us in the form of information and all sorts of stuff. A false flag is a mistake. I don't believe in false flags. Kind of. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'd be fine giving Israel a whole bunch of stuff for free. I'd be cool with it. Because if stuff hits the fan down there in the Middle East with the United States again, like, we would have so many less problems with the Middle East if the United States would stop being Israel's, like, dad and let them play. Like, people realize that, right? Like, Bush really messed up, in my opinion, when he told Israel to back off and stop. Same thing with Trump, you know, when Israel's like, I want to go take care of business. And they were like, ooh, wait, hold on, maybe don't. You know, like that. I definitely disagreed with all of those because I think Israel should have, like, taken care of it. Got her done. Israel would have taken out Iraq for us if we would have let them. All right, bye, Lago. It's been fun. It's been fun. Alright guys, so like I said at the beginning of this chat, we're going to try to bail Tiny out on Tuesday. If anybody wants to help out with that financially, please feel free to donate. Make sure you put the note for Tiny on the donation. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, whatever. And I will make sure that Tiny gets that. Go into his bail, and if you want to help me out so I can go to more events and stuff like that, then I will be more than happy to get more members on Buy Me a Coffee. And at the very least, if in case you wanted to... Wait, hold on. Quint, if I'm a race trader, I would like to know which race I'm betraying. If is it the German race, the Native American race, or is it the Irish race? Because I really have a hard time. Half of my family is Jewish, so stop with the anti-Semitic lie. Yeah, George Soros is Jewish too. And? Lots of Jewish people wore a swastika on their sleeve. Bye, Felicia. Well, that was fun. All right, guys. Anyway, like I was saying, if you want to join me on Buy Me a Coffee, it's a new replacement for Patreon since I was deleted off of Patreon, canceled, then that would be awesome. Bye, Quint. And with that said, I love you guys. I will see you guys again very, very soon. Lots of events coming up. February 1st. There's a huge event going on at the Oregon State Capitol. Should be fun. And I will definitely be going there for that. And I will definitely be here next Sunday as well, as long as, you know, some stuff doesn't happen like what happened last Sunday when I had to drive to Spokane. So, yeah. But anyone that I can make, I will definitely be here every Sunday. Every Sunday it is humanly possible. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Join me on Telegram. That way you know when the events are coming and you can get the schedule. Bye, y'all.